Well, hello everyone and welcome to yet another video. We're still at Mobicar and we're gonna take a look at the Adria Twin Supreme SGX. So this has been requested by some of you to have a look at the SGX, have a look around, see what it's all about. This one here back behind me is on the heavier chassis, so to have this one, to use this one, you have to have another license, at least in Belgium and I suppose in many other countries as well. One thing I want to note here is that if you are picking the SGX and you want to take motorbikes with you, yeah, you will need a heavier chassis, otherwise you will go overweight like fairly quickly. So this one right here is the gray, a metallic gray one, and it has, weirdly enough, the arches here are black. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's because it's the heavier chassis. It has it has the alloy wheels that are only available for the stronger chassis. I think they're 17-inch and they look really nice. Other than that, we have the flushed windows, which, you know, I love the flushed windows. Let's take a look inside. So this is what you can expect from an Adria Twin. So we have swiveling seats. This one has the leather upholstery, the dark leather upholstery. Not necessarily a big fan, but I know that many people love it. And now they have like a suede in between. So this is actually the same as in my Skoda. And this is really nice because you get the durability of the leather, and then the doesn't stick to your skin velour kind of thing. So I like it really a lot. Of course, with Adria, you have the big roof in front. That's the unique selling point still today. This one is a 6-speed manual. Then we have cupboards over here. We have cupboards over there. Plenty of storage. Then we have another one above the kitchen. We have the kitchenette with the 2-burner hub, the sink. We have the 3 drawers, which are very big. We've been looking at some of the other brands that have similar drawers, but they're not as deep. So this one is really big, and that you have 3 of them. Then you have a fridge. This is the smaller fridge. Know that you can get a taller fridge that starts at the bottom, and then you have a little cupboard on top, and then you have a wardrobe which is fairly massive here. And then of course you have the signature bathroom from Adria with this nice bowl of the cassette toilet, and then the thing that everyone loves, the swiveling bathroom, and you have a perfectly well usable shower. So, and this is what people love about this one, is of course the bed that goes up and down. For that there should be a button somewhere. It comes with the Webasto diesel heater, and then here are an extra button that we don't know it, and this is to raise the bed. There you go. That's a fancy thing. So one of the things that I really want you guys to know is, if you're seriously considering this van, first of all, the bed is significantly larger, so that's really good. But these cupboards, they might look the same, but they are not. They are very shallow, so you can they don't hold much. And the cupboards that we have in ours are already kind of small. So if the ones that you have in the SLB are already kind of small, these are even smaller. And you don't have the ones above the back doors. So that means even less cupboards. Now, of course, you get a lot of space underneath the bed. So you could bring your own suitcase and put it there. So that is definitely something you need to consider, but know this. And of course, you get an even bigger garage, because on the one hand, the cupboards here are narrower, so that means you have now this one I don't really dislike, because you have you can access the bottles better than in mine, but yeah, it's not that bad. You have some cupboards over there, and then here is the water tank, so of course there's no cupboards over there. But the space here is massive. I think it's easily 1.5 times of what we have. Now, compared to last year, they changed this thing from aluminum to plastic, actually. And that's not necessarily bad, because it's a hardened plastic. Nope, my bad, this is still an aluminum. It's too cold to be plastic. And yeah, this is way more scratch resistant than we have in the bed. It also comes with a ladder. Why? Because the bed is now in its lowest position, but you can actually use it on any position. Even if you want to sleep with your expensive bikes in the van, if you don't want to leave them outside, you can raise the bed high enough that you can sleep on top of it, and then you can sleep on any level. So it doesn't have to be all the way down or all the way up. And let me just point out, no USBs over here as well. But yeah, that's my thing. So that was a look at the Adria Twin Supreme SGX with the raisable bed. Who is this for? Well, it depends on your needs. If you compare this to the SLB, they're more or less similar. So what are the two choices that you have to make? Either you choose to have the more storage by the bed going up, but then you give up on cupboards, so you have smaller cupboards above the bed, you have less cupboards underneath the bed, but you have a huge space that you can fill up with whatever you need. It is made to take a small moped or some electric bikes in there. That is exactly that, but you compromise on other cupboard style storage space. If you don't have those bikes, I strongly suggest going for the SLB. It's just more practical. If only to get in bed is easier than this one. But I'm sure that many like this van will choose that van, and it's definitely a good one. And aside from the bed, everything else is the same for the SLB and the SGX. So it's a very high quality van, and the design and the color scheme, etc., is still for me my favorite by far from everything that I've seen here at Mobicar as well as at Düsseldorf. So yeah, it gets a recommendation from me if it is what you need, but it's the same as the SLB. So thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.